Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Matchbox Resurrection. And today I'm playing with this 59 Buick Electra. And this is a Husky, so it's even smaller than the ones that I usually do. And it's a present from Paul. He sent already some of the parcels to other builders. He's a very generous guy, so thank you very much, Paul. And you're gonna see me painting this car several times because I was trying to do something and it just did not work. I was trying to scrape all the paint off the chrome bits, but unfortunately the casting itself is not in a very good condition, and you will see what I mean when I get there. The headlights don't fit properly, so I'm gonna have to have a look at that. And it's got a lot of rivets and paint, and the base feels really brittle too. And I don't know if you can see there, but there's like a circle, because this casting was also used as a police car. So I'm guessing that is why it's got the circle there, to fit the beacon. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of sanding, make sure it's flush, and it don't show that circle anymore. I've polished the car the best I could, and now it's ready for the next process. And I've got some masking fluid, and I got rid of all the chrome from the base. As you can see, it broke in two, and I'm gonna put some of that fluid on the headlights because they're actually translucent. So I'm gonna keep them as they are, and then I'll paint the rest of the chassis in chrome. I'm not gluing the chassis together till the end, because I still need to fit the headlights, so that will give me a bit more freedom. Now I just need to get rid of the masking fluid, and it's just basically peeling it off. I like it. I think it looks alright. For some reason, I put some primer on the car, and I cannot do the scraping with the primer because otherwise it will show like a white line. But I was gonna strip it anyway, so I thought I'm just gonna have a go with the paint and see what it looks like anyway. So I put a coat of silver over the primer, and then I put some red, but the red wasn't red at all. It doesn't matter how many coats, it was orange. So yep, it went to strip it again. The tires are pretty knackered, so I'm gonna give him a coat of black. I'm also adding some chrome to the wheels. So my second paint job, and I'm going straight with silver over the casting, no primer this time, and then I will go with transparent purple, the Pebeo paints that I usually use all the time. They're just glass paints and they work really well to look like candies. And this is what it looks like. I like yellow, but now I need to do the scraping, and I'm using this tool, which came with one of them black cards that you scratch and then you go copper underneath. And I need to be very careful, because I know that if I mess it up, I need to go back to square one and stripping it and painting it and scratching it again. And then it happened. One of the lines is a bit thicker just over there, and it shows and I scraped too much paint. So I'm just gonna carry on, and I was trying to see if I could match the paint, and I couldn't. So I had to go back to square one. This time I decided to paint it black, because if I mess it up again, I can do the touch-ups with the marker pen, and it will make the things a bit easier. And now I'm just gonna do exactly the same as before. And when I mean exactly the same as before, I mean exactly. I messed it up again in the same place. But this is what it looks like after doing all the chrome and the clear coat, and something happened and it's completely covered in dust, and I don't know what happened. And also the marker pen that I used to do the touch-ups bled when I put the clear coat. So again I'm back to square one. It didn't look that bad, did it? Then I went for green, and the same thing happened again. At this point, I realized that I can't really do what I want with this casting. I may be able to do it with others, but not with this one, and I'll explain you why. So finally, I went for purple because of all of them, it was my favorite color. So this is what happens. This is another casting, obviously, and those are the lines that you want to scrape. And if you could see them very, very close, you will see that they're not straight. They're like a comb, and they feel rough. And all them dents are gonna show when I scrape over. Just imagine that this piece of paper is the part that you want to scrape. So that bit in there is that bit in here. And if it's a straight line, it's fine. You scrape it and you got a straight line. You may go a bit, from one side to another, but you can get away with it. But if the lines are not straight and they're full of dents, all the dents are gonna show when you're scraping. Just like this. You'll never get a straight line. It will show all the defects, and it will look like you've done it with a cheese grater. Also, sometimes the lines are thicker in places than others, so it's not like a thin line. It's got like bumps. It looks like a snake that swallowed a golf ball or something. And it goes the same. It will go from thin to thick to thin again. And that will show as well. So now I know that if I want to do this in future, I need to make sure those lines are perfect. Now I'm just gonna put it back together, and the chassis is in two pieces, so I'm gonna have to glue them one by one and make sure they fit properly both. Don't judge me, it's not that easy. So there you go. This one was a bit of a challenge, but I like it. I think it looks cool. I'm going now. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave your comment or like the video or them things that you do. And I'll see you next week with something else. Have a good day.